In the beginning, Yah didn't just make a world, He defined it. One of the very first things He did was to separate light from darkness. Genesis 1 verse 4. Elohim saw the light that it was good, and Elohim separated the light from the darkness. Light and darkness can never occupy the same space. When Yah divided them, He was teaching creation itself that truth and falsehood, purity and corruption cannot mix. He drew the first boundary so that everything that followed could live in order instead of confusion. Later, Yah gave this same work to His priests and people, Leviticus 10:10. So that you may distinguish between the holy and the common, and between the unclean and the clean. Here, separation becomes the priestly work of discernment. Yah teaches His people to carry on His act of separation, to protect what is holy, to recognize what is unclean, and to live with clear eyes in a world of mixture. When we live by Yah's example of separation, His order shines through our lives like light cutting through darkness. Then Yah spoke to Israel and used the same separated word again. Leviticus 20 verses 24 and 26. I am Yah your Elohim, who has separated you from the peoples. You shall be holy to me, for I, Yah, am holy, and I have separated you from the nations to be mine. Yah repeats it 3 times in one chapter, declaring, just as I separated light from darkness, I have separated you. Israel's calling is the continuation of Genesis 1. Yah set them apart to be the light that reveals truth among the nations, the visible reminder that light and darkness can never blend. And the prophets knew this. Ezekiel 44 verse 23. They shall teach my people to discern between the holy and the common. To walk with Yah is to keep practicing separation, to see what belongs to Him and what doesn't, to live as a people of clarity when the world blurs every line. And the story ends the way it begins. Malachi 3 verse 18. Then you shall again discern between the righteous and the wicked. The final judgment is Yah's last act of separation, when light and darkness stand apart forever. So the world began with Yah's act of dividing light from darkness, and Israel carries that same calling today, to stand as His light, unmixed and unmistakable. When we guard His boundaries and walk in His Torah, we become living proof that light can still shine in the midst of darkness. Isaiah 60 verses 1 through 3. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of Yah has risen upon you. For darkness shall cover the earth, and thick darkness the peoples. But Yah will arise upon you, and His glory will be seen upon you. Nations shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Isaiah 49 verse 6. It is too small a thing that you should be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob and restore the preserved ones of Israel. I will also make you a light to the nations, that my salvation may reach to the ends of the earth.